Back with another sip and chat. Sip and chat. With Excelsior. Not sponsored at all, but is super delicious. Even though, like, we're not technically in fall, but, like, we are in fall, but, like, everyone wants to get gung-ho about fall again. I love fall. But when it's actually in the fall, not, like, super early. I feel like we're still in summertime in freaking Arizona. This is Nolly again. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello, baby. Don't get mad at me because I woke you up, because you be waking me up in the freaking middle of the night. So, this video is about what it's like to be on mushrooms. Again, if you're young, maybe you shouldn't, be on this video. Click out. Don't want you to get in trouble by your parents. But what it's like to be on mushrooms. So the very first time I was on mushrooms was, I guess, a year and a half ago. It was my psilocybin therapist, and he's an interesting fellow, but the very first time, it was like very, I guess, enlightening, because I cried a lot, and I also had a meditation on my first one. I basically seen nothing but demons. Like, people would always be saying, like, oh, if you're having if you're having a bad trip, it's because you're, like, trying to work against what you're trying to discover within yourself. And I seen nothing but demons everywhere, like everywhere. And I was like, well, my friend said my psilocybin therapist said, just go with it. Like, whatever you see, talk about, like, have it open up to you. And so in my mind, I basically seen colors. Like, anyone that was around me, but, like, everything was in colors. And, like, at first it was dark, and then I was able to see the moment I uncovered one of the demons. After we had, like, a little tea party. Because we had, like, a little tea party. We sat down, we discussed what was up. Why was I guess I was self-harming, like, not actual, like, but, like, I was making myself not being able to, I guess, get to the next step. I was keeping myself from because I was being mean to myself, which I realized after, so much time of being alone, I realized I need to not be doing like that. So the second time I went to therapy, after that, it's like after being on mushrooms the very first time, I started seeing life differently. It's like everything was dark until it basically opened up my third eye. That's the best way I can describe it. And the second time I was on mushrooms, I was doing with my why do I keep on wanting to say physical therapist? My psilocybin therapist. His name is Rivas Dunlap, if I didn't already say that. I'll probably leave his information down below so you guys can, get a hold of him if you are having, traumatic states in your life. He can help you. But, so the second time I was in the psilocybin therapy session, basically, it was like a different me, but, like, more, I guess, enlightened me. I can feel it, and I was able to have a conversation about my grandma and understand, I'm not at fault for my grandma, and, have a better understanding about everyone, that everyone has their own, I guess, demons to work through, that they gotta, start within themselves, and I can't beat myself up because they can't figure out themselves. And then now, I don't go to therapy. Like, I basically graduated from therapy. I do microdosing, and I do meditation, and so my meditation is, like, after I go swimming, I, like, swim workout, I'm gonna actually seriously recruit somebody. But anyways, I do, like, a workout in the swimming pool. and then after like maybe I would say 30-45 minutes, the mushroom starts kicking in, and then the last like 15 minutes, so I'd be in there like an hour or two or so, and then I'd be in there and basically meditating inside the swimming pool with mushrooms in my basically system. And I feel like it's the best meditation ever, because you can feel the entire universe on your skin while you're in the swimming pool, which is like it's the most craziest feeling ever. But I feel like I make better decisions when I'm on mushrooms. I feel like I'm able to have a better thought process on a lot of things, and yeah, I feel like I just think better when I'm on mushrooms. Like, I tend to overthink and be very mean to myself. I'm like, no, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta, build myself up and, boost myself up and, give me a big head instead of just like, giving everyone else. Like, I should just like look in the mirror and be like, hey, you got this. Don't be so mean on yourself. You're gonna accomplish this task that you have in hand, and keep on going. Yeah, I gotta tell myself that too, because it's hard to be your own cheerleader sometimes, because you can like root for everyone else, but when it comes to within yourself, it's like, you're your own worst critic. So in this case, I told myself I gotta be better in doing this. So yeah, that was my little sip and tea about talking about mushrooms and what mushroom therapy does for me. So if you want a better understanding, there is a Netflix documentary. Hold on, I think it's called, give me a second. It's called The Fantastic Fungi. Like, it's a good little documentary if you want to know more about mushrooms and what it does for your body. Like, I just explained it with my experiences, because everyone's experience is definitely different. I'm just a different kind of character. I hope you like my consistency in doing this, because that's another thing. I told myself I'm going to be more consistent when it comes to YouTube, and being on top of myself and having more basically ideas, and just instead of being hard on myself, like, oh, what if no one watches it, just fucking put it up there, who cares? But I hope you like this video. Basically my my version and my experience of being on mushrooms. I hope you have an amazing day, alright, or night, or morning, whenever you're watching this. Stay hydrated. Let's do some water right now. Stay hydrated, be blessed, and tell someone that you love them. Alright, bye.